The mood to buy in the third largest European car market recovered only slightly by 1% in 2021. However, Ford, for example, is no longer in the favor of British buyers. In 2021, 1,647,000 passenger cars were registered for the first time in Great Britain, which has not been part of the EU since the reporting year. For comparison, in the corona disaster year 2020, there were 1.63 million cars. The political back and forth with the exit from the EU and the transformation to electromobility had made the willingness to buy dwindle since 2017. The 2020 corona pandemic then finished off Autoland. In the past 18 years, new registration have not been that low. The numbers have only fallen below the 2 million mark 3 times in the past. That was in 2009, 11 and 20. In 1992, the British recorded the lowest rate of new registrations of all times at just 1.59 million. And while the country is still struggling with the COVID aftermath, the semiconductor availability crisis has added to the mix. But there's also good news from the island. The acceptance of electric cars with 190,000 models is up 76.3% and is increasing significantly. In the reporting year alone, more BEVs were registered than in the past 5 years combined. And in addition, 114,000 plug-in hybrids with a plus of 70% were sold. In contrast, the proportion of diesel vehicles fell dramatically from 261 to 135,000 vehicles. That's a minus of 48%. The petrol-powered models also fell by 15.7% to just 760,000. The top 10 rankings for 2021 are led by Opel and Vauxhall Corsa. The small car takes over the top spot from the Ford Fiesta, which was hit hard by production cuts due to supply chain issues. As a result, the Fiesta, which has been the leader in new registration for years, is dropped from the ranking of the 10 best-selling vehicles in 2021. As a newcomer, the Tesla Model 3 established itself in second place and at the same time marks the claim to be the best-selling electric car on the island. After the Mini, which had risen to third place, the first passenger cars made in Germany followed. The A-Class from Mercedes can just keep the Volkswagen Polo and the Volkswagen Golf at bay. The Nissan Qashqai follows in 7th place ahead of the Ford Puma, the manufacturer's only remaining top 10 model. With the Kia Sportage and Toyota Yaris, the first cars of Korean and Japanese origin make their appearance. The new registration of electric cars shows the Tesla Model 3 at the top as described, and followed by the e-Niro from Kia and the ID.3 from Volkswagen. The BMW 3 Series is the new plug-in hybrid to be registered. Mercedes A-Class and Volvo XC40 follow at a clear distance. There are still, of course, no figures for the entire production year. However, the numbers from November 21 speak a clear language. In the first 11 months of last year, passenger cars production in Great Britain fell by 6.2%. Production for the domestic market fell by 11.2%, and that for export by 5%. Brexit, Corona, moving away from combustion engines, Great Britain's car economy was hit extremely hard in 2020. In 2021, the country is still struggling with the aftermath and the new chip crisis. Among other things, this means that bestsellers such as the Ford Fiesta or the Ford Focus no longer appear in the top 10, as I said, and the Tesla Model 3 is making its way up instead. And I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.